If I put my squirt in that cup, would you drink it?
I'll do anything to make your wildest
All right,
dreams
hold on.
come
Let me
true.
get that cup. Give me the cup. Hold on. Give me the cup. I'll be right back. Stay right there.
A few moments later.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Porn shit. Oh, God. Is this squirt or not? Look at that. Look, I don't drink this. What you looking in the cup for, baby? Come on, my don't drink it.
Look,
Want me to drink it first? Here, look.
I came to make your wildest dreams come true, but this dream I can't let happen. You gonna have to pass me, I ain't gonna lie.
This was the most disgusting thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. For starters, this modern woman was comfortable enough to be on camera and wanted this random stranger to drink from whatever was in that cup, and the fact that she put her lips on it and wanted the guy to drink after her was purely disgusting. This guy made a very smart decision by getting passed by her.
I was talking to this man for about 2 weeks, and he wasn't really talking about nothing, not trying to plan no date, just texting what you doing, good morning, stuff like that. So eventually I stopped talking to him. So a few days later he texted me, he was like, damn, it's like that. What did I do? So I texted him back. I'm like, you're not really talking about nothing, and you haven't even tried to plan a date or anything. So he said, that's my job. I said, huh? He gonna say, I thought that was for both parties to do. I said, you're looking for a man, and so am I. So this is not gonna work. What is happening in this generation? Mind you, first date. I'm not talking about we've been talking for a while and no, 2 weeks. You haven't talked about nothing other than what you're doing in good morning. I'm not gonna keep texting you. What are we talking about right now? Like, I thought that was for both parties. No, you're confused, sweetheart. You're looking for a man.
Although she is partially correct, who asks the person out on a date should be the one that plans it, in my opinion. And this is very funny to say the least, because nowadays taking a girl out to Shake Shack or Cheesecake Factory is not enough for them and makes certain modern women feel less valued.
So I go on a date with this guy, and we're sitting at the bar, and we're getting along okay. And he asked me, how would my friends describe me? And so I tell him my friends would describe me as an extrovert, someone who's funny, who likes to entertain, who takes care of people that I care about. I love to connect people. I give a very thoughtful answer. And then I ask him, I say, how would your friends describe you? And he says, in what way? And I'm like, in the same way that you just asked me. Right? And he's like, I don't know. I've never really thought about that question. And so then we just sit there in silence while he thinks about it. And eventually he says, I don't know. They probably just say I got that dog in me.
Story time about the worst date that I've ever been on my entire life. In his car, he's not talking. He's literally not talking. I'm trying to make small talk. He's freaking weird. I'll say something, he'll say something weird in response. I can't even bring myself to fake laugh. Like, why'd you say that? Please take it back. So it's just really weird. And I asked him, I was like, can I see your phone so I can play some music? And he was like, yeah, here you go. He hands it to me. I get on his Apple Music. Every single playlist is named after me and has my picture as the cover picture. All of them. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like, am I gonna get home today? I don't know. I really don't know anymore. So I act like I don't see it. And then he's like, did you see? Did you see my playlist? I was like, I saw. Then he takes me go-kart racing. He wouldn't tell me where he was taking me. So I was like, he's gonna take me to the woods and kill me. Like, he's my stalker. Nah, he takes me go-karting, which is just a thing in itself. We get there, they're closed. So we sit in his car for 30 minutes till they open, which he's not talking until I get on my phone, right? Wrong. He starts looking over at my phone. He's like, who are you texting? Who are you talking to? Now, you don't know me. You don't know. I don't have to tell you who I'm talking to. And if I did tell him who I was talking to, he'd get all butthurt. What do you want me to say? I'm texting other boys. I'm texting my hoes right now. But if I said that, you get all butthurt. So maybe mind your own, huh? Then he takes me to Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. But also first date, really? Anyhow, We get there, he spills mild sauce all down his white hoodie. And I was just like, oh my goodness, like, I'll get napkins. And he was like, no. He gets out of the car, slams the door, leaves me in there to eat my Taco Bell. So I'm just eating my Taco Bell while he's in the bathroom for like 15 minutes, cleaning himself up. He comes back out with a smudged round stain. He was like, I don't have another hoodie. And I was like, it's okay. Like, he's throwing a fit. And then he was like, wait, I might have a jacket in my back seat. So then he goes back, well, his trunk. He goes to his trunk, gets this winter coat, puts it on, gets back in the car. I was like, okay, great. And he puts his elbow in my nacho cheese sauce. And I was like, hey, you just put your elbow in my nacho cheese sauce. He was like, are you kidding me? Which I was just like, whoa. So then he goes inside, leaves me in his car to eat my Taco Bell again. I'm already done. By the time he comes back out and starts eating his food, I'm done. So he's just sitting there eating for 30 minutes. We're not talking. We're not. Can't be on my phone because he's a nosy little hoe bag. So then he's like, now I'm going to take you to Six Flags. What? We just went go-kart racing and then Taco Bell. Now Six Flags? Okay. So then we go to Six Flags and he pays to park. He pays $30. He's like, I can't believe I just paid $30 to park at Six Flags. You planned the date. Why are you yelling at me? So then we go into Six Flags. I don't want to be there. I'm trying to hint, like, I'm so tired. Like, I really just need a nap. Like, you picked me up so early this morning. I haven't been getting up till noon every day. He's not taking the hint. He's like, what if you just took a nap in this line and then by the time you woke up, we could go on the ride? He was so weird. He was so weird. And ugly! I'm sorry. That's not nice. It's real. It's real. I'm not being a mean girl. I mean a real girl here. So then we get in line for another ride. And who's behind me? Directly behind me, but 3 people from my school. 3. And so I tell him, I was like, hey, don't turn around. There's people from my school behind us, and I'm not really friends with them. And he was like, I'm going to stare at them. And I was like, no, you're not. Don't be a freak. And then he was like, I'm just going to stare at them until they get uncomfortable and look away. Which I'm like, I'm going to kill myself. What if I just shoot myself right now? I don't want to be seen with him. I don't need them thinking that we're together. Like, at most, they can think we're cousins. I'm trying to distance myself away from him. He's buddy right up next to me no matter how far I scoot away. I'm up against the rail and he's up on me. And I'm scared for my life. Then we finally get on the ride. Who are we sitting next to? But of course, those 3 people. There's no way they didn't see me with him. There's no way they didn't know we were on a date because he was so freaking touchy-feely with me. So then we go on another ride. He puts his hand out for me to hold. And I was like, I shove it in my pocket as fast as I can. And I was like, sorry, my hands are really cold. And then he was like, you don't have to make excuses. Obviously, I do. Obviously, you're making me make excuses, putting your hand out like I want to hold it or something. Then we go on this last ride. I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to do more than this. So we get on a ride. I have my back pushed against the wall so he can't put his arm around me because he's so close to me I can smell him and it is not a good smell.
Although she gave us every reason what's wrong with this dude, she still continued to entertain this guy as well as gave him multiple chances as well as claimed he was unattractive. This lets you know that a lot of modern women will go out on a date with someone they're not physically attracted to.